Legend of War here, and today we're doing a Rating Your Doomstack video playing as Karazakarak, where we'll be going up against Malekith and almost 4 full stacks. And he has made pretty much a perfected Dragon Slayer Doomstack. Now, on top of that, these guys here are also kind of Grail Knights, because all of them have the Blessing of the Lady. They've all got this trait here, Blessing of the Lady, and what that does is it provides them with additional 15% ward save, which that is applied as soon as the battle actually begins, so that 36% becomes 51%, I think. Now, in order to get this, it actually requires a fair bit of luck. You need to have this particular landmark or interesting location show up, and it causes chance for characters in this region to gain the trait associated with this location, as long as you get the control above 75%, which I don't think for the dwarves is particularly difficult to do. As you can see, he's done that easily here. And there's just a chance of them getting that particular trait. So what you want to do is obviously get all of your heroes together, put them all in there, and they should get it fairly quickly, because it's not like it's limited to 1 per turn. I mean, you could get lucky and all 20 of the characters will get it all in one go. I'm not entirely sure. I've never done that personally, but that's what this guy here has done, which is one of the reasons why I guess it's taken 232 turns to do it. Obviously a ridiculous amount of money. Those of you who have played Dwarf's late stage campaign, you know what's causing this. It's the deeps. There's huge amounts of global bonuses that you can obtain from the deeps. This is not even, I didn't even flinch when I saw this. Look at the amount of Oath Gold he's getting as well. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, they're also fully equipped with items. So all of them either have like a Trickster's Helm or the magnificent armor of Borek Beethlebrow. They've all got Iron Warden hammers, so that is going to give them perfect vigor throughout the battle. Now, personally, I think it would have been better to obtain this weapon here, the which one is it? The Gatekeeper's Hammer for the extra melee defense. I find that would be more useful, because the Lord can get perfect vigor on his own, and if you get certain defeat traits, you can provide vigor loss reduction quite significantly for the entire army. So for example, if you go and take out Festus, I think that might be 15%, don't quote me on that, I'm not entirely sure. Take out Arbal the Undefeated, there's another something percentage, I can't remember. But yeah, if you accumulate enough of them, you can get the entire army to have perfect vigor without requiring that particular item. Because yeah, having extra vigor, that definitely helps to keep their stats nice and high. And then I think they've all got Talismans of Preservation and Iron Warden Tankards. Yeah, nothing else is better than those. Now when it comes to character runes, if we have a look down here, he doesn't have all of them equipped with Runes of Luck, because it's not, I don't think it's possible to obtain 20 Runes of Luck. I think the maximum possible is actually 18, although good luck actually trying to do this. So the way it works is that obviously you can craft 3 of them yourself. You go into the Forge, Rune of Luck, so this is for ward save, it's somewhere I overlooked it. Yeah, there it is. It's right at the start as well. So you can craft 3, and once that's done, you can't craft any more. But the other legendary lords, the AI factions, they can craft it. So if you confederate them after they've crafted it, then you can take the characters that have those runes, those character runes, take them off and put them somewhere else. So since there are 6 legendary lord factions, or 6 major factions for the dwarves, then I just multiplied that by 3, so you could potentially get 18. Now, I don't know if it's possible to get them from minor dwarf factions, so you're going to have to just let me know if that's the case. But I think trying to get 20 of them is quite a hell of an effort. Anyway, let's jump in here and fight the actual battle and see how they perform. Now, we could have a Rune of Spite equipped, but I've deliberately not equipped it because I just want to see how they perform in melee. We'll also try to keep track of what their ward save is like and how much damage overall that the enemy are doing to us. Now, while you could give this guy here a bunch of extra traits for like physical resistance, you can't get like Skull Taker's defeat trait for heroes. It's only for lords. One thing that he could have done, potentially, but he doesn't have the Helm of Draeska, but if he did have the Helm of Draeska, he could potentially give every single one of them the Draeska trait, which provides them with 20% extra health and 10% extra ward save. Probably unnecessary, because it would probably take you about 1,000 turns unless you save scummed like crazy. I think people would go mad before you actually reach that point. And I don't expect anyone to actually ever do that. Alright, so we have a look at a random one here. Some of them have got runes of luck. I think the ones at the front do. So that one there does. So if we hit start battle. Yeah, so immediately that kicks in. 56% ward save, 10% physical resistance. And these ones here, 46%. So those are the ones without runes of luck. Alright, let's just chuck them in and see how they go. We don't have any swords of Cain. Well, there is only one sword of Cain. Don't have a sword of Cain, and we don't have the Nemesis crown. And we don't have a rune of spite, so no more ascension effects. We don't have any spells. All we've got are a bunch of angry dwarfs that want to die but can't. Okay, what's their missile resistance? Because the enemy are actually shooting at us. 15%. Yeah, they're unlikely to do any damage. I don't know if I pointed this out, but everything is on maximum battle difficulty. It'll be interesting to see how quickly they can chonk down on these dragons once they do actually decide to come down on us. Yeah, like that was going to do anything. Alright, let's see how quickly they can take it out. Because, yeah, they're literally dragon slayers. And they are slaying that dragon. Demon Slayer. Religion, he said he's a demon slayer. It's just the Lord. It's 19 dragon slayers. Don't let it get away. It's not dragon routers, it's called dragon slayers. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. But oh wow, Malik is going down even faster. Probably because he landed right in the middle of them. But then, hang on, don't finish him off. Don't finish him off. Let him come back. Good. Try again. No, let him go, let him go. He should rally and come back. Like, that one's not going to rally because it's actually shattered. Thing is, that's his last chance. If we don't kill him on the next one, then we're not going to be able to because he'll shatter. Okay, they're getting really cramped in there, so some of them aren't attacking. All I gotta do is just tell them to stop, and they'll just reassign their attacks. Because they're trying to attack something that I've told them to attack, but they can't reach it. Alright, we're gonna get Malekith this time. See, this time... Oh, hang on, I got an idea. Oh, hang on, he's gonna break. Thing is, there's other units in the way. Oh, hang on, he didn't actually shatter. Maybe we terror routed him before. Which isn't possible because he's got terror. Okay, he's done a fair bit of damage to us, but I think he used Soul Stealer. Did he? No, he doesn't have it. So how did he heal? I don't know. Demon Slayer, take a break. Yeah, so whenever you get a bunch of units that's not doing anything, just tell them to stop and they'll usually reassign their attacks to whatever they're actually touching. Come on, get him. Right. Demon Slayer. Fate cursed. Yeah, they can't quite get him because there's other units in between him and Malekith, but Malekith has got higher range, so he's able to attack them, but they can't attack him. All right, now they're getting him. He's probably going to shatter this time. Yeah, he is. Okay, well, they did well enough. It's just that the gigantic blob over here makes it hard for them to move. This is the sort of the one downside to being short. But it's worth it. I mean, you're not going to kill the lords because they run off, because unless they're unbreakable, then you would easily be able to kill them. But you want to be standing back to back like this, because it makes it really hard for the enemy to hit you. That way nobody is essentially getting hit in the rear. Make them act as a single unit. and then just eat the shit out of all of these I was going to call them Chaos Elves, the Dark Elves. Kill that hero. Looks like they were shooting us at point blank range with the Black Ark Corsairs. Now, obviously, you would have a Rune of Spite on one of these characters, but I wanted to see how they performed without it. Because you don't, with something that's had this much effort put into it, I don't want to cheapen it by just having the Rune of Spite do all the work for us. We want them to actually work for the win. Also, this guy here has got Wards of Grimnir, so as he continues to inflict casualties, he'll get more damage resistance, so he's currently up to 66%. Probably would have made it worth it to put in the Rune of Spite on him, that way he would easily have maxed that out by now, but they probably haven't really done that much damage to him anyway.
Doom Chaser! Blood debts come due!
Another defeat trait that could be really useful to get is Miao Ying's for extra melee defense for the entire army. Not that big of a deal. But yeah, with any kind of hero doom stack, it's not so much melee attack that's the most important stat. Melee defense and ward save and all the resistances, they're the important stats because you want your army to be invincible. Melee attack doesn't make you invincible. Melee defense and resistances do. We're just taking shots right in the face there and just not taking any damage. Get in there. So balance of power is even, which is bullshit because there's no way that they're going to beat us. No chance. Alright, doesn't look like there's that much reinforcements left to come in. If they're going to shoot into here, they're going to inflict more friendly fires than damaging our guys. So what's going on with their leadership? So they're just frightened by us, I guess. Because I was kind of surprised how quickly their dragon lords ran away. Funny thing here is that they're called dragon slayers. I've yet to see them kill a dragon. I don't think there's any dragons coming. But the two dragons that were here, they didn't kill them. So, fail. It's all good. Just keep on chewing them up. Shouldn't be that much longer now, because all of their reinforcements have shown up. It's just all their missile units are refusing to commit to melee, which makes sense. Bounce power is definitely in our favor now, and since they have no more reinforcements left to come in, it's an obvious win for us. I don't think anyone's going to be surprised by this army having won. But the fact that they're all at full strength makes this... It's difficult to lose with an army like this. Because they can't bring more armies than 4. And the Dark Elves are very high damage dealing factions. And they're shooting at us rather than going into melee. This is one potential way that they could actually bypass... Well, at least get through all of our healing. And they're relatively quick, so we're having trouble catching them. So just keep them together. But even they aren't doing very well here. But yeah, when you're up against a full army of missile units, get into the trees, it'll help block a lot of the shots. Okay, so how much damage were they actually doing? Some of these shades did alright. But it's just spread out across multiple different units. But yeah, this is definitely a 10 out of 10 Doom stack. It's just that it'd take you a long time to make it. But you know, you can get started on it fairly early on, especially if you're playing as Malachi. Get a couple of Dragon Slayers into an army. And then I guess just kind of hope that you get access to that particular landmark. Because yeah, that would make a big difference. I don't think any of the traits matter for any of them. We'll go have a quick look. Like their base trait. Not the Helm of Draysca. Sorry, not that one. Blessing of the Lady. So yeah, this one's got Valea, so that one's got a bit of extra ward save. And strong... Oh no, this is... Yeah, stay over here. So we got a discipline one there, extra melee attack, but that's not going to make that big of a difference for these guys because their melee attack base is already pretty high. Just going through to see just... Oh, Grimnir's a good one because of the extra melee attack, melee defense, and physical resistance. Then I think Hardy, yeah, 15% physical resistance, that's really good. So he's chosen good traits for sure. In fact, discipline I think is the least important one because he's providing extra melee attack and the resistances is more important. Yeah, because them getting an extra 2 melee attack and leadership, well, leadership's obviously a complete waste. Yeah, that's yeah, getting Grimnir or Hardy or Valea even, those are a priority I think for this one here. Like if discipline provided melee defense for the entire army, then that'd be a different story. And then it'd just be a case of if you could manage to get more character runes for them, that'd be good. But not essential. This army can go up against anything that the AI can throw at you, and you're not going to struggle with it whatsoever. I mean, I didn't do anything special in that battle. All I did was send them into melee. And like I said, all we got to do here to make that a bit better is just equip a Rune of Spite straight away. And yeah, you got 3 of them anyway. So that's easy. And there's other runes in here that will provide extra resistance. It's just that each character can only hold 3, and you actually can't get that many character runes for the most part. Not unless you really put in the effort to wait for the AI to make them all. You got to also keep their characters protected, because if they put like a rune of luck on, let's say, some random lord, and then that lord gets killed, I'm pretty sure the character rune will get wiped out. I also wonder if it's possible to actually drop character runes, like when you win battles. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, just a bit of information required on that kind of stuff. But anyway, this is a super good Doom stack. Highly endorse it. And I appreciate this guy going into that amount of effort to fix this up. The only thing I think that would have made it stronger, like I said, is the Helm of Draysca trait, which he doesn't have the Helm of Draysca, so can't get it if you don't get that that item. And there's no guarantee you're ever going to get it, because you could get it in the first turn on the very first battle. It's just random luck, and even up to 232 turns here. Let me see, how many battles has he fought? How many opportunities has he had to obtain the Helm of Draysca? So he's fought 471 battles and hasn't obtained it. Yeah, just unlucky, I guess. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.